Hey, what's up, my Libras? Welcome to Intellect and Intuition Tarot. I appreciate you for tuning in today. This is going to be a general collective reading intended for the month of October. It is your season, Libras, so happy birthday to all my Libras out there. These are general messages, so please do take whatever resonates and leave what doesn't. Also, time is fluid, so I say these are intended for the month of October, but listen, this is just what Spirit wants to talk about, okay? It may not happen actually in October, but it may start building the energy, whatever it is, okay? So just keep that in mind. Also, if you find that these messages resonate for you, I would love a like, a share, subscribe. It's all appreciated, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. Take off your mask. So Libras, this month you are, I feel, wanting to feel more free and authentic. That's kind of been a theme for the collective lately, especially for my divine feminines. So in what ways have you been maybe kind of dimming yourself down, dimming your light down, or just not showing your true desires or true feelings, right? By wearing a mask? Pride, maybe it has something to do with your pride. So maybe you have been, and then we have the patience on the bottom of the deck. Okay, so I feel as though you've been keeping, there may have been some sort of secret or something you have been keeping hidden or trying to keep at bay, not trying to reveal, maybe to yourself, maybe to others around you, but there's something you've been trying to kind of keep buried down out of pride, okay? Maybe out of, I don't know, let's see, let's get some more. I was gonna say wanting to get a leg up on something, but let's just see what else comes out. So Spirit, please tell us what else for Libras this month with this take off your mask. The Lovers, okay, a relationship. There may be a choice here. Maybe you have been, okay, I just got a message. So for some of you, there could be a situation, a relationship. This could involve a Gemini because the Lovers represents the Gemini and tarot, trying to avoid that glare there. But the message I just received was that there could be some of you where there's a relationship, a situation involving love here, where you may know that things have run its course, or maybe there was an argument here, a disagreement, but you or this other person is being prideful. That's where that leg up was coming from, that I was just feeling. Like you or this other person, you're being prideful, and it's not, it's almost like Five of Swords energy. Like you just want to win just to say you win, but it doesn't necessarily benefit you, right? To the way that you have to go about it, like you're staying in this relationship that's not benefiting you, just what, to get something out of it, to, you know what I mean? It's feeding your pride and your ego. It's not for the right reasons. King of Wands in reverse. So there could be a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries involved in this as well. What I'm getting with this King of Wands in reverse is more pride. The King of Wands in reverse is like an egomaniac. He's like, I'm right. I don't care what you say. I don't care how I have to, you know, hurt, who I have to hurt to be right. But I'm going to be right. I'm going to be the king. Page of Wands. And here is that inner child saying, no, we want to be free. We don't want to be right. We just want to be free. We just want to let go of this situation. We don't want to be in this anymore. So again, you or this other person could be, and I just accidentally dropped some cards, and what was on top was the Eight of Cups, but it was in reverse. So the Eight of Cups upright is walking away. It's moving away from people, places, and things that you know have run their course. They no longer serve you. So you're searching for the higher meaning of life and whatever, right? So you guys aren't doing that though. It's in reverse. So I really feel that someone is staying in a relationship out of pride, or trying to win an argument. Maybe it's not getting out of the relationship, but you're trying to win an argument. And with this Page of Wands too, pages are about communications. This is more fire energy. It's messages. So, you know, there may need to be a conversation here, right? But you or this other person have to put your pride to the side in order for it to be fully received, okay? It's gonna require you to take your mask off. If you're hurt, tell this person you're hurt, okay? If you feel neglected, tell them you feel neglected, okay? But it's time to take the mask off, because it's not serving you. Like, I don't know what else. The Magician, yes. More Gemini energy here, because the Magician is ruled by Mercury. So Gemini, Virgo energy. There's also this infinity sign here. I definitely feel like someone doesn't want to stir the pot. It's almost like you're just kind of keeping your head down, just kind of burying it all in, because you don't want to stir the pot any further. One person doesn't want to stir the pot, and the other person in this relationship is like they'll stop at no means to be right. There's an imbalance here in this connection, but you have to stop. Whoever is suppressing their emotions, it's gonna come up in October, okay? That's what Spirit wants you to know. It's gonna come up. And this other person who's just letting their pride get in the way, this whatever this King of Wands in reverse energy is. Matter of fact, let me get a specific clarifier on this King of Wands in reverse, Spirit. Ooh. Knight of Wands flew out. We also have the Hangman. Look at that. Okay, this person is being stubborn. They're being childish. The Knight of Wands. Look at all this fire energy. We have the Page, the Knight, and the King of Wands in reverse. A lot of immature energy here. This person, I feel there's a lot of passion within this connection. There's a lot of emotion. You two feel deeply for each other, but one person is just very immature. They want to have the upper hand. They want to have the last word, right? And the hangman is an energy of stagnation, okay? It's needing to kind of pause and reevaluate the situation, right? It's a need to surrender so that you can receive the right clarity, basically. But with this clarifying, this King of Wands in reverse, I feel this is speaking of stubbornness, okay? Because it's like you're hanging upside down and all the blood is rushing to your head. And even though you could die, you're just gonna sit there and be stubborn. Like, you know what I mean? It's that type of energy. It's stupid, honestly. No offense to anyone, but that's what's coming up this month. So maybe Libras, you are going to finally speak up for yourself. Let's see what else comes out. I'm starting to feel like this take your mask off card is referring to one of you, and then the pride is referring to the other person here. That's what I'm starting to feel. Ace of Cups. Okay. So there is an opportunity for, I feel, a resolution here in this situation. There is an opportunity for a conversation to be had, because the Ace of Cups is an emotional new beginning here. So there will be an opportunity to fix the situation, I believe. But there's a need for you to speak up. 9 of Swords. Yeah, I think this is my Libras. I really feel like this is my Libras. You are afraid to stir the pot in this situation here. You're being a little passive aggressive, Libras, which I'm a Libra rising, and I know that we can have a tendency to be a little passive aggressive. It's because of the scales, right? Like we flip-flop sometimes. Especially if it's in regards to someone we care about, someone we love deeply. We don't, you know, we have a tendency to put someone else's emotions above our own, right? So it's like you're putting on this mask, like you're all happy, you're hunky-dory in this relationship, but you're not. And there's a need for you to express this to your partner. Maybe energetically you are picking up on their prideful energy and the fact that they may not be receptive to it because they're in this immature energy. So you just assume not talk about it at all. But no, Spirit is encouraging you to open up, okay? This Page of Wands and this Ace of Cups is saying that you have the ability for a new emotional beginning here, the ability to feel free, whether it's to completely move on from this person because they're not being receptive of how you feel, right? Or whether it's, you tell them and they say, okay, listen, if I really care about this person, I'm gonna have to get my shit together. I'm gonna have to make this King of Wands be upright instead of reverse, because I feel that your person has the ability to be this King of Wands upright. He wouldn't have came out before the Knight and the Page if your person didn't have the ability to get to this status, okay? So I feel like it's there. It's just right now they're sitting in ego. And until you speak up and let them know that you're not taking any more of their bullshit, that's where you're going to stay. You're going to stay in this 9 of Swords energy, which is anxiety, stress, worries, okay? Sleepless nights. So Spirit, may I have some advice for my Libras? What's the advice here on how to handle this? What's your advice? Is something flip? Nope. What's the advice for my Libras, Spirit? The Star, nice. 5 of Wands, okay. 5 of Wands, here's that conflict. There's a lot of fire energy here. But yeah, 5 of Wands, this is conflict, this is competition, this is chaos, okay? And I feel this is you internally. This is you battling with yourself about all of this shit that's going on that you're just kind of burying down. But you see how he's like reaching toward the light? There's a part of you that is, you want to be freed, I feel. You want to be freed from this chaos, this stress, and this worry. And here's Spirit's advice. This is the Star. This is healing. This is wish fulfillment, okay? This is you nurturing and loving yourself, putting yourself first, giving yourself the healing that you need, okay? And it starts by speaking up. It starts by speaking up, and you will receive the clarity and the truth and the justice that I feel you deserve. Yeah, look, 6 of Swords, bottom of the deck. 6 of Swords is moving on from conflict. It's moving to smoother waters after a rocky time period, okay? So it starts with you. She chose to get in this boat. She got her suitcase, and she's like, I'm getting the fuck, because I'm not dealing with, and remember I brought up the 5 of Swords earlier, actually, and then we have the 5 of Wands come out. It's like, when you decide that you're no longer dealing with this bullshit, that's when your circumstances change. That's when your circumstances change. So you have to know that you are worthy enough to have the respect that you deserve. And if this person can't give that to you, then you have to decide to move on. You've been patient enough. This patience was on the bottom of the deck. And you know what? So I pick up the patience cards. You've been patient enough. You've been trying to, I feel give this person the benefit of the doubt. And in this particular patience card, I always get the energy of it's like you're not taking in your full surroundings. You're not getting the big picture here, okay? But underneath this patience card is victim consciousness and self-sabotage. And pay attention to the signs. Okay, I'm sorry. I had to pick up all these cards because they just fit in so perfectly. With this patience card, how I was saying she's not getting the full picture of her surroundings. That's what this card talks about as well. Pay attention to the signs. So it's like you want to break free, but you have to get out of this victim consciousness and this self-sabotage. You have to know that you are worthy of someone treating you right. And if it's not from this person, then there's another person that will treat you right, okay? But you have to acknowledge the ways in which maybe you've been keeping yourself stuck. So, Libras, let's see what the closing remarks from Spirit is for this month of October. We also have an Aries full moon on Thursday, October 1st, actually. And Aries energy is very, like, it's fiery, it's passionate, it's Mars is the god of war, okay? Aries is ruled by Mars. Mars is the god of war. I feel like that's enough said. So I feel like once this full moon happens, I feel you're going to be more comfortable speaking up, speaking your truth, taking off the mask, saying this is what I need, X, Y, and Z. And if you can't provide that, if you can't step up, if you can't get out of your ego and stop being childish and be the man or the woman that I'm being to you, then I have to move forward for my own well-being, right? So final remarks: get to know each other, learn to meet another's need for love. Y'all, I promise you I did not read this card before I saw it, but yes, this is Spirit's final remarks for us for this month, okay? It's about because another thing too, if you're constantly wearing a mask, or you're constantly putting others' needs before your own, and then you get mad at your partner because they don't know how to love you properly, you have no one to blame but yourself, because you've given them the idea that what they've been doing in the past was enough, and it wasn't, okay? So there may be a need for you to get to know each other all over again, which is this beautiful Ace of Cups, this new beginning. So for some of you, I do feel that there's an opportunity for you to kind of learn each other's love languages the proper way, but it's up to you, Libra, to be honest about what it is you need and what it is you expect out of this relationship, okay? But yeah, for some of you, there definitely is an opportunity for this. And then for others of you, I do feel that there's an opportunity for brand new love from a completely different person. But it starts with you recognizing your worth. Know that you are this star, okay? You have to know that you're the star, and everything else will fall in line. Okay, Libras? So those are your messages. Messages. I don't know what I thought I was about to say. Anyway, those are your messages for the month. Please do like, share, subscribe if you enjoyed this video. And I will see you next time. Bye.